You boys look like a weird heavy metal band.
Yes, we are a band.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you play?
Symphonic, post-apocalyptic, reindeer-grinding, Christ-abusing, extreme war, pagan, fennoscandic metal.
Right. Really interesting.
What up, everyone? DJ Anubis
and DJ Neko
here with you on the Metal Time Radio podcast, doing another trailer reaction. This time for 2024's Beetlejuice 2.
So DJ Anubis says that it's like mega Iron Maiden over here in my corner. I've got my Iron Maiden shirt on. I've got the Power Slave tapestry behind me. So I'm just wondering from the viewers, is it too much Iron Maiden, or should I like not wear Iron Maiden shirts anymore?
Never enough.
Never enough for me.
So we're fans of the first film, obviously. Enjoyed the hell out of it. It's a great, fun film. Michael Keaton was great. Winona Ryder.
Remember when it finally, like, I don't know about your family, but we had HBO when I was little, and it was on HBO all the time. And what really was kind of funny is it is rated PG.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of scary things in it. Like, I would not show this.
It's pretty, it's pretty creepy. See, that's always been kind of Burton's thing. Like, he always has this aesthetic that's very dark. Like, even with like A Nightmare Before Christmas, like that's creepy.
That is creepy as fuck. The Oogie Boogie Man, like he's funny but creepy.
But I remember the woman that runs the afterlife.
Oh yeah,
she had like
because she had the tracheotomy.
Yeah,
and like.
I'm feeling a little flat today. The guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for this to be rated PG, I feel like in today's world it would be rated PG-13, and they say fuck in this movie too. So, like, granted, I guess kids. I mean, I know my nieces and nephew hear the F word all the time, but like,
well, there's a reason why they say parental guidance. So,
I mean, it's not necessarily bloody, but it's scary. Like, I honestly don't think I would let someone super young see the first Beetlejuice. It's the music, it's the craziness. Now, maybe nowadays, because like CGI is so advanced and they're like, I don't know, sometimes I think kids get desensitized really quickly because of like games or whatever. And it's not, but I remember, because I was always creeped out by things when I was little, which, I mean, as much as I love Freddy Krueger, Poltergeist scared me enough that I never watched it again until I was an adult. So, like, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand that I think some of the stuff that you see, and I remember watching this with my grandmother, the first Beetlejuice, and I was like confused. I was like, I don't understand what's happening, because I didn't realize that Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin were ghosts. Like, they're coming back in the house and stuff, and then all that weird stuff happens. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this is directed again by Tim Burton.
Perfect.
The cast consists of Michael Keaton returning, Jenna Ortega, William Dafoe, Monica Bellucci, Winona Ryder, and Catherine O'Hara. Great cast. A lot of obviously, Catherine O'Hara plays the mother of Lydia, which is Winona Ryder's character, and then Ortega's playing Lydia's daughter. Plot is Lydia's daughter discovers the old model in the attic and accidentally opens up the portal to both realms.
I have a feeling like Lydia probably has been away from there for a really long time, and then, like, you know, comes back.
Well, I think that some of what I read was obviously it's the trio. So you got the mother, the Winona Ryder's character, and then the daughter. They're there for a funeral, obviously. So we're assuming it's probably dad that's passed away, because the actor is actually no longer here with us. But I'm assuming that's probably the character they're going to use to kind of set this up.
And
Wow.
like it's kind of like what they did with Gilmore Girls when they did the remake.
Yeah.
You know,
Herman.
yeah, he had passed away, so you know they did a nice tribute to his character too. So it was
Right. And that's
so
always nice how they can work that in. Also, obviously, being respectful to the families of the real life actors and whatnot. So,
it was funny that like with Gilmore Girls, he you know he was like huge and took Gilmore Girls, and he was like he just had such a fondness for it. He would always say he really enjoyed being Richard Gilmore.
yeah.
So I like when they do that with things like this. You know that the actor has passed away, so you're like, oh, how are they going to deal with it?
Yeah. Well, let's check it out.
All right.
Here's Beetlejuice 2.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. It's got that like Tim Burton coloring. There's the school.
It looks like she's like 15.
Yeah, and she's like 23.
Daylight come and we want to go.
There she is.
Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go. Me say day, me say day, me say day, me say day, me say day. Daylight come and we want to go.
The juice is loose.
He looks good though. Like
Yeah.
they've got him looking spot on.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because I'm not sure how exactly they did it, but he actually in this, because of how far along now in technology we come, he looks almost ghostly in appearance. So maybe there's some CGI work.
Yeah, maybe some kind of filter or whatever. And it's interesting because like I forgot Alec Baldwin, the character's name. He is the one who built that model.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know, because at the end of Beetlejuice, they did the whole like we're going to coexist peacefully with the ghosts thing,
Right.
and
So whatever happened to them? Did they cross over? Did they?
or what if they show up?
Yeah.
But Alec Baldwin does not look anything like he did in the 80s at all. Gina Davis kind of
And
does.
that's kind of tough because at the time of their deaths, they were, you're pretty much a ghost at the time of your death. So
Mhm.
they probably, maybe that's why they're not using them, because they can't really play off of that
We'll have to figure out like
unless it's all CGI work. But
and that's what they did with in
Mark Hamill.
Ghostbusters, remember?
Mhm.
With Harold Ramis, like they just CGI'd him in it, and
a lot
it was,
of shadow work though, so that helped play it off.
and they're ghosts anyway too, so they can use them and then CGI them, and maybe they are gonna do like kind of like a more the technology now is so much different, and I don't know. I clearly this was not a full trailer,
Right.
so
So we need more.
we need
input,
more.
more input.
What do you think? Are you think I want to see it because I'm glad they got Michael Keaton back, but then the other part of me is like, what if they got Michael Keaton back and this blows?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, everything looks legit. Like I don't see any forced narratives being put in here. Doesn't mean they're not there, but everything looks in order.
It feels like the first movie a little
Right.
bit, yeah.
A lot of nostalgia there.
So I'm gonna talk about Michael Keaton for a hot second. That I didn't watch the full Flash movie with you, but like when I caught the part where he gets to like the dimension where Michael Keaton is, and he's Bruce Wayne, but they did old Bruce Wayne, and it was perfect. Like he
Mhm.
was. So I don't know. Like that just goes to show like Michael Keaton is like a legit character actor. Like he will
Well, he's
become
still in good
Batman.
shape too. Like when I saw him with, because he plays the character of Vulture, also in the
Oh.
Marvel universe. So like,
But- But what I'm saying is like he is Vulture. Like when he gets into his character, he is
Mhm.
Vulture. He
Yeah.
is Batman. Like, and he does it in such a way that he is Beetlejuice. And I'm hoping that
the juice is loose.
I'm just really, really hoping that they don't waste this talent and this Beetlejuice movie, and it doesn't suck.
I
But
don't know. I think with all the actors involved, I
and
think it's
Tim
gonna be-
Burton's still
I mean,
involved.
dude, Defoe. I have to wonder what the hell is he going to be doing? Like, that's going to be crazy. That guy's a nut,
Oh
but
shit!
he's a lot of fun.
I mean, some of the stuff we've seen him in, like The Lighthouse. What was that one where it was he and his wife and
Antichrist.
yeah, that was crazy too.
Yeah, he's done some pretty good
So-
work. So anyway, let us
I
know your
probably,
thoughts.
regardless, will see it, even if I'm not blown away by the full trailer. But I it's funny because the only thing I really knew is it was going to happen because we were watching the Super Bowl and there was just like a Beetlejuice Part 2 thing
Yeah.
that flashed up, and I was like, oh! So
Yep. So yeah, let us know your thoughts. What do you think about the sequel, and are you excited for it? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the
Like.
content, and we'll see you next time here on the Metal Tavern Radio podcast.
if we get 100 likes, maybe I'll flash you.
Oh boy, we can't do that on YouTube.
You see me for you die.